Hey guys, welcome to another day of Falegagana. We're at day 9, second to the last day of our program. Thanks everyone for being here. I guess we can go really impromptu with the loku. I'll do the opening song. I know. Can you do the prayer, please?
Yeah, what do you say?
Yeah.
And what's that? Can you do the closing song? Let's go. Afeta yide atu enata totupua ai na wana lofafu ya te tato mane ya pepe se Alleluia favita ia pepe se Alleluia favita.
Le tama whaalelangi mātou te whaawhetai atu mō le awanoa e ao ai le nganganga Samoa. Whaamanuia le whaiaonga mā lona ainga mō le lātou ngangoinga tele. Whaamanuia I mātou ina ia mawhai ona manatua le sona o nei pō. I le suafa o Yesu Keriso. Amen.
Amen. Praise. Hello. Anybody there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. We had a little technical difficulties with the final song, but we're ready to get on. So we got one more day after this. Faftai once again for everybody run up today and for all of our preparation that's gone into these last couple of days. I sent out an email and I believe Kainoa replied and I think Dara replied. I didn't get a reply from Oli. But regarding our last day, what our last day items will be. So let's go. We got one from Rob and one from, who do we got here? Rob, Dara, and Kainoa. So Kainoa, you got Sina and the Tune. And then Dara has Sabalivali. Oliori, did you pick something yet?
Oh, are we also to do different ones?
It's up to you. You can do whatever one you want.
Oh, I think I want to try Sabalivali.
Sounds good. And the tuna. So why don't we go into our conversations, and then we'll get into the final items after that. You still have the screen shares from the last conversation we did? Can you put it up, please? Huh? You're not on one. Oh, you got to be a host. Sorry. I am sorry. More and make co-host. Okay, there you go. I felt like we did awesome last week. I felt like we came up with a lot of good conversation material on our own. There's Oli Oli, there's Dara, and there's Kaliponi. We're going to, let's start with Kainoa again. Starting with Kainoa. 3 parts of the conversation, Fa'afirua Inga, Autu, Olitanuanga, or the subject matter of the conversation, and then Fatofa. Okay, Kainoa, why don't we try it? We can use this here, what we got for reference material, but why don't we just try to talk without it? I mean, try to just talk naturally without paying attention too much to this unless we get.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Alofa Kainoa.
Talofa Mausi.
Wa mai oi.
Faya Lele. Aoi.
E manguia foi fafkai. Ao men ai fai.
Alu ile lotu.
Yeah. We love a look. Firwai akid.
Fela Ioki.
O late. Yeah. Faya soy fua.
Tofa.
Soy fua.
Fa.
Very good. Very good. Pretty good.
Okay.
I think we got lost a little bit over there when we went to like I asked what you were doing, right? So
Yeah.
why may I fight? Oh, wow, may I fight? So basically, when I asked that, that's like what you're doing right exactly this second.
Oh.
But it's good because you
Okay.
went back to the material that was written down. So you're getting it. You're getting it really good. And I love your prayer. Your prayer was really good because like I could tell that you're coming up with the words on your own, and that's a really good sign. So I thank you.
Oh.
I thank you very much for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Why don't we try one more time and see where we can get from there? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Alo, Kainoa. Wa mai ui.
Faya Lele. Aoi.
What is Fayalili? Sorry.
I thought it was doing well. What is that supposed to be?
Did you hear what he's saying? It's like Fayalili. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, that makes. I never heard that before. Where did you hear that from?
Oh, I saw it in one of the study materials, not yours, but like a different one. What are you supposed to say?
What would you say if you're doing well? Like Pasoro Soro Manwia or Manwia. Manwia Lava, Pasoro Soro Manwia. Or then a lot of people say, Alay okay, me uma. That's like a really in is it Fayalili? Fayalili. Ai ya lili. Yeah, my wife and I both haven't heard that before.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
mean that it's wrong, but it just means that we haven't had that exposure before. But yeah, so
it's not common.
yeah,
That
uncommon.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where were we at? We said the greeting. I asked you how you are. You replied, and then, or did I ask? I asked you how you were, right?
Yeah. And then I said that, and then oi.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Kaino. One more time. What did you mean by faya lilde?
Doing well?
Doing well. What does that mean? It's like the words make sense if you were to translate it, but that's not what do you call it? It's not the normal way we reply. The most common
So
reply is
normally you would just say manuia.
yeah, manuia. She's saying that if you're saying faya lele, that means that you're telling the person to do like you do well. Like it's like you're directing at the second person you're speaking to. Like yeah, she's saying that it means like if they're doing an activity, you're telling them to do it well. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. I never. Yeah. Good. Okay. So you asked me how. Huh?
Mom used to tell us that every time.
Oh.
Great.
Can you guys hear her?
Kind of.
So
There's
she's
like
saying
some
that her
breakout.
grandmother used to tell her that when they were telling her like when she goes to church to do her work well and things like that, or go to school, like do it like if you're gonna do something, do it right, kind of thing. That's where that comes from. But as
So
far
like
as
if
asking,
somebody was going to school, you could tell them that when they're leaving to go to school.
yeah, but it's like your
You
kids,
say like,
yeah.
yeah.
So like it's like what are you doing? You are giving instructions. You're giving instructions to somebody. Like you're telling somebody, if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. Right? Yeah, late. If you're gonna do something, do it right. Then you asked me how I'm doing, so I'm gonna answer. Yeah, woman, we have type.
Oh, malo.
Oh yeah, very good, Malo. Yeah, Malo for you. Yeah. Wait.
Hold on. O ao mea ne e whai. O na e whai.
E le ai angi mea, o lea ka o whakopi aku whea o le aso. Not doing much. I'm just trying to finish my daily activities.
Oh, malo.
Malo for if I've Why don't you try to initiate the goodbye?
Oh. Toi wheloai fo'i.
That's good. So you got that right there, but what you would usually say in the beginning would be like late. Like so the late kind of like it acknowledges that somebody already told you something, and then you're saying, okay, that's good, and I'm gonna like you've acknowledged what they said, and now you're saying your part, like I'm gonna head on. So late. Ya ta whelua ia tiri.
Oh, tō wha soifua.
So fa ia soifua whaftai uso.
Oh, wha whetai, tō wha.
Malo, lava. Good job, Kaino.
Oh, malo. Wha whetai.
Getting very well. Getting very good. Very good. Okay, let's go on to Oli Oli. Talofa oli.
Talofa mausi. Wa
Wa mai
mai oi.
ori ne yaso.
Oh. Today? Oh. Can you say it again?
Wa mai ori ne yaso.
Manuia Fapatai?
Le dei. Wa mea ngai fai.
Fa mea I le fai?
Ya wa mea ngai fai. What are you doing? Or like, what are you up to?
No fo ile fale ma lolo.
No fui le fale ma malolo.
Malolo.
Ele. What did your mom say?
Say it again. I don't know if you heard that.
No fui le fale ma fai ngalvenga.
Yeah, I was, but I don't know how to say that. O lea le mea ai na fai?
You're asking me that?
Yeah.
Ya, ringi mea ai nga fai ngor sai mingia.
Say that again?
Ere ai angi mea ai nga fai. Nga ole sai mingi lava.
Did you say you didn't have dinner yet?
There's no food, only sai min.
No food, only Simon.
Yeah. So ere ai angi mea ai nga ole sai mingi ana mako ai.
She, I don't know if she could hear you, but she's just.
She said you're eating chicken and salad.
That's what we're gonna eat.
Really? Amuyala o kosa? Oh yeah, okay la.
Yeah, I can't take the earbuds out. What did you say?
I said yeah, okay la. Starting the farewell. Yeah. Yeah, okay la.
Hang on, I wanted to find one word.
Yeah, take your time.
Would this be too early to say it if I said Telo ai atiri?
No, that's perfect time. Pero ay atin. Yeah. Yeah, papena foi.
Tofa?
Tofa, yes, I foi.
Thanks for being patient.
No worries.
Why
don't we try one more time? Let's try one more time, and then let's just like wing it and not try to think too much about it. Okay?
What do you think?
No, I thought you did great, and now that we have a little bit of ammunition in that arsenal, I think we'll probably do better the second time around. But that's like that's there on the screen, but I'm just gonna work with you on it, and then like if you get stuck, then I'll try to feed you. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Alofa ori.
Alofa mausi.
Wa mai oi.
Manuia fafatai. Wa mai oi.
Manuia lava fafatai. Vai angi oi fisiri fafatai.
Fisiri?
Like, thank you for asking.
Yeah, walele.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, wow, man, I fine. What are you doing?
I wanted to say something different, but I'm just gonna...
Oh, what did you want to say?
Oh no, I want to, but I don't have anything in my brain. So no
Oh,
ho ile fale. Wait, no ho ile fale ma lolo.
if you could say something in English, what would you say?
I'm in. I guess I'm in class tonight.
No, you would say like, "Olea wa faile vasenga."
Olea wa
Of
file
Vasenga.
vasenga.
Yeah, that's class.
Olea file vasenga.
Very good. Awesome.
Ole fai le vasenga ngangana Samoa.
Yeah, perfect. That's really good. Try to say it one more time, though. I think we're going to work a little bit on pronunciation, but you got the words now.
Olea fai le vasenga ngangana Samoa.
So you would say it like, Olea faile vasenga fa'asam. Try to slow it down.
Olea fai le vasenga fa Samoa. Olea.
Not vasenga, but vasenga.
Vasenga.
Yeah, vasenga fa'asam.
Olea fai le. Oh my god. Olea fai le vasenga.
Fa'asam.
Olea fai le vasenga fa Samoa.
One more time. Olea fai le vasenga ngangana Samoa.
Olea fai le vasenga fa anganga Samoa.
Ngangana.
Ngangana.
There you go. Ngangana Samoa. Try one more time from the beginning.
Olea fai le vasenga anganga Samoa.
Ngangana.
Ngangana. Oh shoot.
Yeah. So the first nga is
Samoa.
kind of a held. So like you hold it a little bit longer than the rest. So it would be ngangana fa'asam.
Ngangana Samoa.
Awesome. Very good. Very good. Manuia lea onga.
Fa soy fo.
Yeah, there you go. Late 5 years soy fo.
Fa.
Soy fo. Good job, Oli.
I'm sorry.
No, you did awesome. Thank you. Low level, half tight.
Malo lava.
Yeah, your mom's gonna be very proud of you. Okay, and we're gonna go over to Dara now. Alofa Dara.
Alofa lava mausi.
Alofa wamai.
Manuia fafatai.
Wa mea whaingi aso.
What is that again?
What did you do today?
Oh, fa'atai tai pesenga savali vali.
Oi, tai tai le tai tai.
Fa'atai. Say it again.
Tai.
Tai. Pesega savali vali. How do you say with someone?
Like with the language, or
Like no, like with my daughter.
Oh, with your so
So like afafine.
nama. So it's like na. So when you say nama, it's like saying me and my daughter. Nama fa'atai tai le pese o le savali vali ma siya ukama.
So you would say with someone, for the syntax would be with someone.
Yeah.
First before you say what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna have Wessa write it in there. Sama fataitai le pese o le sa vali masia tama. Almost there. Sama fataitai sa vali le pese. Sama fataitai le pese sa vali masia tama. And it's not oh, it's au. Nang ole fifinge fasing oile au le tamaro fasing oile. So okay, so this sentence right here, let me get to the chat real quick. So right there where she wrote sama fa'ata itai, that means that me and so exclusive to me and the person, and a person that's within me, excluding the first person or the second person. So me and this person were learning the song Sa Vali Vali Masya Utama. I was telling my wife right here where it says Sio Utama, that means my child, but that the o'u would refer to a man. So that's why you say Olo'u Atali'i or Olo'u Afafine. But when it comes to women, because they're the ones who actually make the child, they're the ones who give birth. You have the a'u right there, Sia Utama, and I think that's it. You just say Tama. You don't say, or Tama and Tamateni. There's Tamatama and Tamateni. Tamatama is boy, and then Tamateni is girl.
Oh, but, what is Afafine?
Afafine means daughter of a man. So my daughter would be a.
Oh.
Yeah, but the possessive is different. So up there where it says Tama fa'ata itai sa valivali masiu tama. That would have been for a man. That would have been not Tama, but it would have been O'u Atali'i or O'u what is it called? O'u Atali'i or O'u Afafine. That would be son and daughter for a man. But for a woman, like she wrote down there below, it would be Tamateni or Tamatama son. Tamateni girl, Tamatama son. And then the general term that we use more often is just Tama, which means child. So we usually refer to them as child. We don't really what do you call that? We don't distinguish gender.
Okay. Can I practice that sentence again, please?
1 second, my wife's trying to explain something to me. And I explained why. Yeah, it was like because that's the person who gives birth, and then the man who doesn't give birth. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just trying to make sure that I explain to you why why the terms are different. But yes, you can totally practice. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that explanation was good, but complicated. I would not
a little
have.
Bit. Yeah, it is. A lot to remember when you're speaking.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so sama fa'ataitai lepese sa valivali masiau tama.
Yeah. Au. It would be au.
Oh, au.
Yeah. So that it would sound more like this. Sama fa'ataitai. Repeat after me, sorry. Sama fa'ataitai.
Sama fa'ataitai.
Lepese.
Lepese.
Sa valivali.
Sa valivali.
Masia utama.
Masia utama.
There you go. You hear that? It's like a different. Try to say tama again.
Tama.
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 You hear the difference though when she's saying it and I'm saying it? Or is it the same? But she said it's fine, so tama. Tama, tama. It's kind of a sharp T. Yeah? Like tama. Tama, yeah.
Tama.
Especially the women or the fafine, they usually say tama. Like it's like a they swell with pride when they say it. Oh, come on, yeah. This is my pride and joy. Come. Oh, come. Oh, come.
Yeah.
I don't know if that,
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense when I'm trying to explain how you say it, but that's how I use it. All right, so we went. I asked you what you were doing, and then you told me you were learning the songs Havali Vali. Very good. Okay, now what are we gonna do from here? Okay, so I'm gonna reply. Ya manaya, malo lava. Good job.
So what does that mean?
I said, yeah, manaya, good luck. Sorry, manaya, good job. And I said that means I'm sorry. I said, yeah, manaya, malo lava, which means good job. And then you can either ask another question or you can start to initiate the goodbye.
Paso por.
Yeah, perfect. Yo soy fua, manvierazo.
Ah.
I soy fua fa. Very good, Dara. All right. So we did everybody twice. So we're gonna do Dara again twice because she did really well. So why don't we try it again? And now that we've got more in our arsenal, it should come a little bit more natural. All right, want to try?
Okay.
Okay. Alo for Dara.
Alo for lava mousy.
Alo for lava. Wa mai yun.
Manuia.
There you go. Manuia. Yeah. Malo lava. Malo soy for moa. I'm basically just saying like, that's good. Glad to see you're well. Ask a question now, or you can start the goodbye. Either way.
I'm trying to find a question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time.
From our past learning.
No worries. Take your time.
My say Molly, Molly.
Yeah. May say
I
trying to figure out like sorry, that means like what did you like what did you want me to bring? May say
is that not like do you have an orange? Maybe I wrote it wrong.
No, I didn't hear you correctly the first time. That's what I was asking. May say just repeat what you said the first time.
Oh, my say Molly? Mole?
Okay. Or Molly.
Is that yes?
Yeah, I was like, here's the Molly. I'm sorry, I don't have actual Molly, but imagine.
Papitai.
Yeah. Levaina. Yeah. Yeah. Like,
I'm sorry, what is that?
like wow man I fight, but like I'm asking in a way that says like, okay, what are you gonna do now kind of thing.
O te alu o te whātau.
Hey? Where are you gonna go shop at?
Makeke?
Kiki. What store?
Foodland?
Hey? You guys got a lot of money. Very good, very good. Yeah, we're late. Tough guy, Dara. Yeah, man, we love a course. Man, we'll fuck up.
Fafitai Manuia Poi Lepo.
Manuia level po fafkai man aya soy fua.
Apa?
Soy fua. Excellent, guys. Getting a lot better. Getting a lot better. Thank you, sir. You all so much. We went over that. Can you pull up real quick the slide that you had for the should I go through the slides real quick? The ones that we didn't get to? Because we've gone through the beginning conversation. So these are a few of the things that we didn't get to within the format of the 10-week program. We already did the numbers, after numbers. These are just body parts. We have ulu, head, eyes, mata, mouth, ngutu, shoulder, tauau, elbow, tulilima, toes, tamaivai, leg, vai, hand, which is hidden in the back, is lima. Lima, hand for 5 fingers. Lima. Chest, fata fata. Neck, ua. Ear, talinga. And nose, isu, like the Hawaiian ihu. Ears is interesting because tali means to receive things. When we have the buckets that we leave outside to catch the rainwater, they're called kalikimu, paelo kalikimu. So it's the same concept with ears. Talinga basically means receivers. We have the receivers over here and they catch all the sounds that come. I always love that one. And then mata, of course, is eyes. Mata also means face. The entire part of your body is the mata right here. Mata, face, mata, eyes. Isu, ngutu, ava, avai, the chin, avai, rafau, inga, muaulu, ulu, laulu. A lot of different words of that.
How is neck pronounced different than when we say like wa?
It's ua, and that so there's so like you know how you have the okina in front of it sometimes, so it's ua instead of ua. It's like it's a longer U as opposed to a shorter U. You have like 3 different lengths of the U. You can either have it double length, which is when you have the kahako above it, which is u, and then you have the regular length, which is u, and then the shorter one, which is u. So this one is ua. Is it ua or ua? So does it have a komareliu or not? Ua or ua? Ua. So it's a shorter U. It's ua. Ua. So it's
so
not
the U
ua.
is more pronounced. Ua.
It's a little. So it's all about the length of the, like how long you say the vowel. So instead of saying ua, you say ua. Just imagine it as if you had a consonant in the front. So like how you would say tua or kua or mua. It's the same concept. It's a shorter U because there's a consonant in the front. So the glottal stop or the okina that's in the front is a short. It shortens the vowel.
Okay, thank you.
What's next underneath body parts? We got the alphabet down there. I believe we had one more. Right there, the months, the days, and the numbers. So we did the numbers already. Did we go through the month? I mean, the days of the week. Anybody? Did we go through the days of the week? Hello?
I don't recall.
So starting from Sunday, which is today, aso sa. Monday, aso ngafua. I'm sorry? Oh, yeah. You want to sing the song? Okay, I didn't think so. Tuesday, Asolua. Wednesday, Asolulu. Thursday, Asotofi. Friday, Asoforaile. And Saturday, Asotoanai. So the Asusa is kind of easy to understand because that's the day that everything is restricted. That's the day we don't, we go to church, we don't shop, we don't do any kind of labor because in harmony with the Christian beliefs, that's not what we're supposed to do. So that's why it's called Asusa. Sa means restricted. If anything is Sa in Samoa, it means it's restricted, it's sacred, and we don't go there. Like a lot of times there's land in the village that is considered Sa, and then we're not allowed to go there. Or somebody's properties off them, it's the same concept. Asusa. In opposition of the Asusa, Asongafua. So Asongafua basically means that all the Sas are lifted, all of the restrictions are lifted, and Ngafua basically means that we are now free from restriction and we can do whatever we want to do in the Asongafua, which is Monday, the day directly after Asusa Sunday. Asolua, just like we have in Hawaiian, Po Lua and Po Pokolu and all sorts, is the second day. Asolua, Tuesday, the second day. Asolulu, there is an explanation to this, but I need to look more into Tongan history because that's where these two come from. I believe that Asolulu and Asotofi both have explanations in the Tongan, what do you call it? The Tongan understanding of how we got these loan words. But I'd have to look more into that to get proper explanation for it. But these are the days that we've adopted into our calendar. Asolulu for Wednesday and Asotofi for Thursday. But once I get more information, I'll be sure to share that with us in our email or in our next class. Then Aso Friday is obviously a loan word. It's just a Samoanization of the word Friday. And then Aso To'anai is an interesting one because this is the day where we actually prepare food. So the to'anai is what's known as the Samoan Sunday meal. It's the meal that we eat on Sunday. But because on Aso Sa, we're not allowed to cook, we cook the food on Aso To'anai. This is something that we also observed in Marshall Islands as well, because we couldn't cook food on Sunday in Marshall Islands. We had to do it on Saturday, and the next day we eat it, except in Marshall Islands, we didn't name the days according to this custom. So it's really interesting that the days here in Samoa are named after this custom, whereas in other places they observe the same principles, but they don't have the same naming. But yes, Aso To'anai is the day that we make the To'anai, the Sunday meal, and then we eat it the next day on Sunday. And it's interesting too because it's made hot on Saturday, and then when it comes the next morning on Sunday, it's no longer hot. So the name for breakfast that we've adopted from Britain is actually tea. We call breakfast kiorkaya, or the morning tea. But the actual Samoan term for breakfast is called malukayao. So malukayao means the cold food that we eat in the morning on Sunday because it was cooked the day before, so it's no longer hot. Anybody got any questions about the days of the week? Ya ingi fitiri fa mormori. Ale ai le la fa solo ka ko ile masina o le kausang. Everybody understand?
Dior.
Yoi. Very good. Malo. Okay. Masina o le tausanga. Tausanga means year. We have 12 months in the year, just like in the what do they call it? Gregorian calendar. Gregorian calendar, same principles here, same setup. It's just that we have taken all of the loan words and made Samoan words with them. So January, Januari, February, Februari, or February. March would be Mati. April, Aperila, May. This would be a longer E. And then June, Juni, July, August, Augusto, September, September, October, Oktober, November, and December, December. So right now we're in November, and next month is December, and then we will have Kirisimasi. Kirisimasi is Christmas, and then this month we have what's called Aso Fafkai, which is Thanksgiving or the Day of Thanks. Aso Fa'afikai or Aso Faftai. Aso Fa'afitai. Thanksgiving. And you can see over there in the chat, Wessa wrote, Tausanga means year, but it can also mean your age. So when they ask Efia o Tausanga, they're asking how many years you have. Efia o Tausanga, similar to the Hawaiian concept of Ehia. Efia in Samoan, Efia o Tausanga, how many years do you have or how old are you? Very good, Faftai. Aso Faftai, Thanksgiving. Kirisimasi, Christmas. Yes, if I saw more Halloween. I'm more, right? Just the Halloween. And Samoa, we say trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Oli, you doing okay? Boy, Oli. Okay. Por ahí lang ang mo marang saraki deh. Okay, alu kamu. Colors, we went through that again. Green, Lanu Miyamata, red, Lanu Mumu, gold, Auro, black, Uli, blue, Moana, pink, Iniki, orange, Lanu Moli, white, Pae, yellow, Samsama, gray, Efu, purple, Violet, silver, Siliva, and brown, Enna. It doesn't look very brown. After colors we had, I thought there was one more slide that we didn't go through. It's the numbers. Oh, no. It's the alphabet and the word O. Yeah, we did the word O. Okay, cool. Okay. So we give a little bit of time to our, what do you call it? Our projects next week. Sorry. Does anybody here have Sabariban? I think it's Dara, right? Oh, that's right. That was her whole conversation. She was Sabariban.
Yeah, I couldn't find that last verse written. You know, the one that you were singing?
Yeah, Teachers College. The Teachers College verse. The Awita Ino Mio Pio.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to YouTube real quick. My kids just ran in the room, so they're wreaking havoc.
Okay, Dad, I'm not going to school.
You're going to school tomorrow. I don't care what you say.
Dad's not going to school.
Yeah. Want me to sing the song? Awita ino lawa mio pio wae musuya itsa wae lau ina. Aiwe aluete no felesa ina isa sumalofia ya laisa. Teachers College. So the Teachers College is the one that, that's the name of the group that usually sings the song. Samoa. I'm looking it up on YouTube right now to put up in the group. Tofunasida, Samoa Tulai, Tila Farongo, Fiafia, and Siva. Ainga o le tō Furusami.
So I just posted what I found, but it was different than what you were singing in the video that you sent.
Sorry, where did you post it?
Oh, in the chat.
Aweta ino lawa mi opi owa muso ya ita wa lau ina. Aua alu no fuile saina isa fungelofia ayalaisa. Where did you get that from?
Oh, I just got this online.
Yeah, that's the last line.
Oh, it sounded different when you were singing it.
I probably sound awful. That's why.
No, I don't know. For whatever reason, I was hearing different words in the last two sentences. So I'll go back.
So it's interesting because we went over the meaning of the Kali, which is right there, which is Wambarieu avane ile malo ele fire so uloto I tu ulo finangalo. So basically, it's all good. We're gonna take, like, if you want to, we can take it over to the government and we're gonna propose that we're gonna get married. At the end here, this last verse which you put up, which is the Aweta ino lawam pio. This is where the song gets real because the guy basically is accusing the woman of being, I guess, stingy. Or what would you call this? So it accuses her of wanting to marry a Chinese person due to wanting to eat rice instead of being with a Samoan person eating taro. So that's where this last verse comes from. So basically, like, they have this, perfect relationship in the beginning where they're speaking to each other and telling each other the name of the meanings of the words, and then they're about to get married, and then at the very end, she changes her mind and tries to go out with a Chinese guy.
Oh, yikes!
Yeah, that's where it says "Wae alu e nofu ile saina." That's where the Chinese person. So the person who wrote this song might have had a personal experience, and that caused them to be I guess, to write this song. Whatever experience caused them to be just to think up this song and the lyrics. Now we have it, and it's always going to be up to somebody's whether or not it's a true story or not. But it's interesting that somebody came up with that. Isa is rice, Saina is the Chinese, and that's what the last verse says. This is Aweta ino. It's like, I'm disgusted. Ilaw amio pio in your wala na papalang amio pio. Pio is like it's no longer, huh? Oh yeah, crooked behavior. Thank you. Crooked behavior. So I'm disgusted by your crooked behavior. Wa e muso ya ita wa e lau ina. So muso means that she's rejecting, or she is reluctant to date that guy, and she's now changed her mind. So ulale wingal mere fue may. What is the reason? What is the meaning of this? Wa e lau ina. What is lau ina? I know lau is like table, or like what we eat on. Wa e muso ya ita wa e lau ina. Telling people. So what my wife is saying,
like spreading,
like spreading rumors. Yeah, so she's not keeping it to herself. She's saying, "Wai muso ya ita wai lau ina." So like, not only is she not willing to be in a relationship with the guy, but she's also telling everybody else that she's not doing. Is that kind of the like, she's not just not doing it, but she's also like gossiping about him. Interesting. So I don't know if you can see the parallel between Samoan Lau and gossip, but it's kind of implied, like, laying it out on the table kind of thing. No new message. Amio is attitude. Yeah. Amio pio pio. Wa musu ya ita wa e lau lau ina. So you no longer want to be in a relationship with me, and you're laying it out there for everybody to see. And then aue e alu. So when you go and you live with the China, or when you decide to marry the Chinese guy, then I'm going to be disgusted. Isa isa is the disgusting part. Funga ilofia ay alaisa. So I'm disgusted by your craving for rice. I'm sorry, this sounds so weird in English, but
Oh, I was so in love with this song before I learned what this last verse was.
There's actually another verse, but I forgot it. But yeah, there's another one after this. But it's a lot more PG than this last verse right here. But there's so much history in just this song. It's crazy. And this is like a simple song. There's other songs that are way more complicated than this. All right. So Ta Bali Bali means go for a walk. Tau Tala Tala means too much talk. Alofa Yatse Oi means I love you. Why don't we have, because this is Dara's item, can we have Dara go over it real quick so we can hear how she sounds? If you need any pointers, then we'll point it out.
Can I bring my helper in with me real
Yeah,
quick?
no worries, please.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. On out. While we're waiting for Dara, excuse me. Okay. Oh. Shh. Open my. Sally. Oh. So. What are you looking for? Funga is like suma, the same word. It just means last girl. It's like a endearing term for a woman. Funga. Funga siaula. What? There's a girl? It's like an endearing term for a girl if you're gonna call her by that. Babe. It's like bae. Hey bae. Funga. All right, Dara's
okay,
ready.
We are ready whenever you guys are.
Okay, Dara's ready. All right. I'm gonna mute myself to give you guys respect.
All right. Yeah. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, ready? Valley Valley means go for a walk. Tau Tala Tala means too much talk. Alofa Aite Oi means I love you. Take it easy, bye Lemu. Kene Aulele means pretty girl. Ta'amilo Milo means around the world. Whisper to me means musu musu my. Oyawe means my oh my. Wamali ho ave ile malo. Ele fayeso oloto a etu ulo finagalo. Ele fayeso oloto a etu ulo finagalo.
Hey, my whole family is cheering over here, Mama. I got two things for you, though. Okay. So when you say, I'm sorry? No, what were you going to say? I want to hear. Yeah, okay. So alofa yate oi. I was hearing, what did you hear? Yeah, alofa ayate oi, but it's ia. So you got to change the I and the A around. Alofa iate oi. Alofa iate oi. Yeah, and not ayate oi. Alofa iate oi. And then the other part was the ele fayeso uloto, and then instead of saying ae, you're just gonna say I. Ae, not ae, but I. Yeah. Ele fayeso uloto, I tu ulo finangalo. But other than that, it was awesome. That was awesome. That was really good. You guys sound like PCC were there already.
Sorry, what was that second part? The faya?
So where it says ele faya so uloto, the next line.
They said that correctly.
Yeah, the I. So instead of ae, you say I too. I too. Yeah.
I too.
No ae. Yeah, there's no break in the vowels. There's no ae, but there's just I. I too ulo finangalo.
Man, I'm having a hard time with those 2-letter ones. So ya is alofa ya te oi. Is that what you're saying? Alofa ya te oi?
Yeah, but more ia, not
yeah,
but ia. Yeah.
And then
ya te oi, ia te. And then
I
too ulo finangalo.
Okay.
I too ulo finangalo.
Okay, faafetai.
Yeah, faina. Marola faafetai. Okay. Now that Rob is here, we're gonna pick on Rob. Little why my Rob.
Hey, apologies. I'm on California time. I got daylight savings, and I thought it was starting in an hour.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Thank you for being here, though. Even though the daylight savings is throwing us off. So, I don't know if you saw last week's program, but everybody was doing conversations already, and I gotta say that they're really raising the bar. You up for that?
Yeah, I agree. They're raising the bar, but I'm up for it.
All right, let's do it. Okay, we're gonna do an impromptu conversation with me and Rob. So Rob's gonna need a new, yes, exactly. Malo lava be faftai. All right, I will start off. Talo falava Rob, wa mai
Malo, le soifua.
Malo lava soifua, wa men I fai.
O te fai ainga o le afiafi.
Manai, o ako men ai.
I missed that.
What are you eating?
Oh, palusami I talo.
You guys are eating palusami and kalo?
Nah, not for real.
Man, I was gonna say I'm jealous of you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay o coach rin ay ko palusami makalo. Yeah, o mako ringi mea mako fai mako vasenga umalo mako marulu.
Yeah. Manuyo.
Yeah, fafkai lava uso fai soifua.
Manuyo afiafi.
Apena foi fa uso fa.
Fa sofuya. Fa.
Pretty good. So when we did conversation last week, we're kind of talking about the concept of how we say goodbye. So you take the first greeting, which is usually like Koi Hawaii or Manuel Po, and then you kind of condense it down until you get to just saying fa back and forth kind of thing. And then it's kind of becomes like a game. California really got it down good. It kind of gets to the point where you're playing a game to see who can say fa at the very last point. So it goes from like if you're Hawaii, yeah, foi, yeah, foi, soifua, yeah, soifua, manwia, fa, soifua, fa, and then once you get the last fa, then you're the winner. So it was kind of cool to see, but you did really good. So we got talo falava Rob, wa mai oe, malo de soifua, wow me ngai fai, olea e ai, mangaya wow me ngai ai. So what are you eating? Fa mai palusami malikalo, and yeah, mangaya. And I think we got stuck there. My stenographer cut out at that point. That was really good. That was really good for impromptu. Why don't we try it one more time because we had practice. We all did it 2 times today, so I think we're gonna do really good the second time.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Starting from the top. Why don't you start off this time?
All right. Malo wa.
Malo ilengi mea ne mako eva like iki.
Manuyo fafatai.
Yeah. Manuia foi faftai. Ako mea ngai fai. Like what are you up to?
Yeah. I only got that one.
You can give it to me in English and I'll give it to you in Samoan.
Yeah, like how would I just say like I'm just chilling. Like I'm just at the house chilling.
That's exactly what I just said earlier. It's like, yeah, mako eva eva like iki. Like we're just cruising. Eva eva is like cruising.
Okay, cruising, yeah.
Olea mako eva eva like iki. My wife's gonna write it down on the bottom of it. Olea mako. Oh, yeah, mato or mako. I like to speak with a K, but when it's written in T. But eva eva like
Olea mako eva eva like kiki.
Olea mako eva eva like kiki.
Eva eva like kiki. Olea mako eva eva like kiki.
What do you hear about the eva eva? There's something up with the eva.
Yeah, that didn't feel right. Eva eva.
What sounds different about the eva eva? What do you mean it doesn't?
It's mako. How he's saying mako, but eva sounds different.
What is he saying about it? Mako. Okay, so it goes Olea mako. Like, watch my lips when I say it. Olea mako. Like, you gotta really pronounce the U. Mako.
Olea mako. Mako.
There you go. Mako eva eva like kiki.
Eva eva like kiki.
You heard something in the eva eva? There's something in the eva eva there. No? Good? Okay. She said it's good.
Mako. Olea mako eva eva like kiki.
Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sounds good. Olea mako eva eva like kiki. And then I would say something like, "Ya mangaya la oko, kusila lo family." Ya mangaya la oko. It's basically just a protocol reply that just says, "I'm acknowledging what you said." Ya mangaya oko. That's like, yeah, that's good.
All right, and then I would say, "Ofea le mea ete alu ai."
Good. Ofea mea ete alu iai. Ua upo le iai. E esele iai le foi le iai so mea po iai so fang. So ofea le mea e te alu iai. Ya olea o te alu ile. Where am I going? I'm not going to the Falegagana, but thank you for that suggestion. Where am I going? I'm going to the olea o te alu Faleainga. Whakausa mako mea ai. I'm going to the restaurant to buy me some food.
Walele, Mausi. Ia manuia lea fiafi. Ia te otu.
Otou.
Otou.
There you go. Otou. All right, now it's time for the game. So because you said, yeah, manuia le afi afi, then I'm going to be like, yeah, same to you. So it's like, yeah, fa pena fo ya oko.
Yeah.
And then here's where we drop here's where we drop all the other greetings and start with just fa soy fua, and it's shorter version. So very good, soy fua.
Soy fua fa.
That makes sense, soy fua fa. Okay, soy fua fa. Yeah, fa uso fa.
Fa.
There you go. Pretty good. And you won the game, so you got the last word.
I've been practicing. I seen you guys step it up. I had to look at what we were doing.
Especially Kainoa, man. Kainoa's got it done. Kaliponi, I was like, wow. I'm surprised she's not here tonight, but I think she got her item done. And then what did you choose for your item?
I chose the song, the Ufi Ufi.
Ufi Ufi. So I'm gonna make a video for that. So that we can have, so you got practice material.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, good. I already made a video for some of the other stuff, but it's been a really busy week. So yeah, we got about 15 minutes left. I think we covered most of the stuff that we were supposed to cover. Oli, are you available? Oli. Hello.
Sorry, I was eating dinner.
No worries. How's your
But
shalaki?
listening.
Oli, what are you doing, bro?
I wanted to also sing Sa Vali Vali.
Vali also. You got a minute to let us hear how it sounds?
Yeah.
Okay, mahalo.
I found one on YouTube, and just like the second line, they had tele tau tala instead of tau tala tala.
Oh yeah, that's fine. No, I mean, it really doesn't make a difference. It's just us taking an initiative to get out there and do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. And I'll accept that, yes.
Okay. Sa Vali Vali means go for a walk. Tele tau tala means too much talk. Alofa ya te oe means I love you. Take it easy, fai lemu. Teine aulele means pretty girl. Ta'amilo milo means around the world. Whisper to me means musu my. Oe oe means my oh my. Ewamali o ave ile malo. Ele faya so uloto. I tu ulo finangalo.
Awesome, Oli. Thank you. Malo lover, bro.
Malo for listening.
Okay, so Dara did hers, Oli did his, I think, and then we went through with Rob. Kainoa, you are doing the story of Sina and the tuna. You there, Kainoa?
Yeah.
So how's it coming along with the story of Sina and the tuna?
Pretty good. I found a different version though.
That's good, because that's one of the points I wanted to make about this story. Because Sina and the tuna, because the tuna chases Sina all throughout Samoa. This story is one of those stories that's like all encompassing throughout different villages of Samoa. So a lot of different villages have their own little addition to the story. So that's exactly what I was getting at when I put it in there, because I wanted people to be able to search it out and find versions or additions to the story that were individualized and not just, just a basis story. So that's good. Do you want to share with it? Do you want to share with us anything that you found so far I can help you with?
Well, so the one I found, it says the tuna was actually like the king of Fiji.
Right.
And he came over, and that's what started the relationship. But then everything else was pretty much the same, where like the Sina's cousin and the dad or the uncle, I think, were talking to her because she was telling them about the problems she was having with the tuna. So then they had the cousin go fight the tuna, and he cut it off. But then tuna wanted to be buried under the ground, and he said the tree would grow and it would provide like a refreshing drink, and then the fruit would have the two eyes in the mouth. So everything else was the same, was just that the tuna himself was the king from Fiji. That's the only difference I saw.
Awesome. What was the difference between, what did the other story say? Did it say that wasn't a king from Fiji?
A lot of them didn't even specify anything about the tuna. It just said that Sina found the tuna, and then a lot of I could verify that same location that you showed with the picture that had the place that she, like with the water and all
Yeah, the
that.
bathing pool in Makalelo in Savai.
Yeah.
Mm. What would be a good, interesting thing for you to look up is what the meaning of Mata Alealelo means.
Mata.
Look up the
Alealelo?
meaning of the meaning of the name of the pond. The interesting name.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, that'll be good for your theses on next week Sunday. We're coming down to the nitty gritty, folks. Thank you so much for joining us again. We are at the end of our class for today. Once again, mamole atule fa fitai tele oto umalava na awai mai ne aso sa matungo fiole ali'i si I aere vi inga marfaftai e tapa au sili sili o le atua soifua lo tato tapa au lo tato tapa au i le langi. I le nei foi aso mato te ifo ma au ngani atu I lona soifua maulunga ia fo I pea ia te o le soifua maulunga ma le malosi fo I fea ngai ai ma tiusi mga bengo le aso I le aso fo I le asau ia manuia fo I le nei fo ia inga whaafitai o tō tapoi mai whaafitai o tō langolong sua whaafitai fo I o tō tapuai ma o tō whaamalosi au mai I le nei fo ia inga vai vai o le a matou wai matatalo atu foi ma auto e o tō manuia I so ala foi o tō te ui ai e a whapena foi o matou tatalo I a o tō manuia malolo matou ali soifua o Yesu Keriso. And thank you guys so much for this evening. Thank you to Kainoa for joining us up on the app. I'm gonna turn off on the recording real quick because we're